Hello and welcome back to the Monster Hunter Generations demo, where today we're going to be killing the Nargacuga with two styles of a different weapon. Now, I'm going to be honest with you here. As far as using weapons in Monster Hunter Cross, I'll show you everything I've used. There's this, and there's this. That's it. So today I'm going to use something that I haven't used in Cross yet, despite having used it all through Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So I'll go ahead and start with... let's start with Guild. See how the good old classic Guild style works. I mean, I'm sure they haven't really changed much about it, but it's worth looking at. Oh, and since I've started this thing up again, I need to change my ZL and ZR back. There we go. Yeah, on a new 3DS, I would actually want ZL and ZR to be for the arts, but this isn't one of those. Anyway, the skills, or rather the hunter arts that we've got with this are Swarm, which puts a little ball of bugs circling around you, and if it makes contact with the monster, it does damage to them. And Extract Hunter, which sends your bug out, and if it hits a monster, it gets all the extracts in one go. Which is pretty nice. It's a nice time savings. But we don't really care much about that right now. Okay, bug is not the fastest. It's impact type. You can actually see that little blue meter under our bug meter. Yeah, we definitely have earplugs. Yeah, the blue meter under our extract indicators is actually there to show us how much stamina the bug has instead of needing to just feel it out like we had to back in Monster Hunter 4U. And let's just stop with the jumping unless we've got a real opening. Nargacuga's mount spots are actually mildly difficult to hit. Looks like Extract Hunter builds up faster than Swarm. So, there's that. And as usual, we can't refresh our buffs while they're still up. I recall there being something in this game that made triple up less effective. Really? Narga's face gives orange? Does the tail give red then? Yes, it does. That's good to know. So, Extract Hunter is ready. We'll use it next time we run out of essences. Or rather, extracts. Alright, here's our ride. I've actually heard really good things about Aerial Glaive. Mainly because, I guess, it gets powered up aerial moves. Which I can imagine definitely being nice. From what I've seen, Aerial Glaive, the glaives jump, like not the hunters jump forward and vault, but rather the glaive itself. From what I've heard, that is actually, or rather from what I've seen, it's got a lot more forward movement than the mostly vertical vault that the glaive currently has. And if that's true, then that's certainly interesting. Oh, you know what? Might not be so much that we've got plugs as I'm using an insect glaive, and with orange and yellow we get plugs. That would make some sense now, wouldn't it? Triple up really does not last long. I'm too used to Monster Hunter 4U with my effect extender bug. It's always nice having triple up last twice as long. Maybe that's why I don't want to necessarily be getting triple up. It might be good to just stick with red and white. Now, I have no idea how long the animation for Swarm is. Looks like it's decently long-ish. And now that we've got this around, we basically just want to be on the monster at all times, letting it do its thing. It's definitely a move for aggression, considering it's such short range. Might as well let it go to work on this Jagia. It is really not powerful. But I imagine it does add a decent amount of damage over time. Alrighty. Suppose there's no real issue with getting triple up when you have to use Extract Hunter to get it. Yeah, that does not last long at all. I think the Extract Hunter one actually might last a shorter duration than just getting it regularly. Which, okay, yeah, we don't have plugs by default. So maybe when I was doing aerial swacks, I did end up showing off the fact that you can basically vault through roars. Come on, give me that red. There we go. Okay, we've got one miss with the knives. Can't miss again if I want to get the para off. There we are. I'm just going to go to town on this tail because I would love to cut it. Yeah, Extract Hunter's effect is definitely shorter than just getting the extracts by yourself. So it can be nice in a pinch, but otherwise it's not amazing. Just got triple up simply to refresh my durations. And for those wondering, the armor this character is wearing, as well as the glaive itself, comes from Gammoth. Specifically, this is the female Blade Master version. Looks very different from the male Blade Master version. I totally needed that Vase of Vitality. Thank you, Cat. You are my hero and savior. Let's just use this. Because I want to get this pit used. Alright. It's definitely weird using a glaive on a Nargacuga. Never been able to do that before. I mean, I still feel right at home doing it, it's just not a thing I'm used to. And away limps the Narga. So which way is it going to go from here? Looks like it's going straight to 9. Probably should have used Swarm when it came back up. Might as well do it now. Don't expect it'll make a huge difference at this point in the fight, but... Get mad. Good job, Cat. I've trained you well. Gotta say, it's a really impressive animation for when Swarm actually hits something. Far more impressive than the damage seems to be. Okay, so that's it for Guild Glaive. So, next up, we will use... Yeah, let's give Aerial Glaive a shot. See how it plays. Alrighty. Here we go. Not sure what Aerial Glaive gains or loses, but I'm sure we'll find out. What would it lose? Alright, we can still use our bug. And use our bug and use our bug. We can still charge our bug. Seems to take a pretty good amount of time, though. Still got the same combos as always. Yeah. Don't know what's changed. Hang on. Alright, that was caused because the cat was, doing something she shouldn't have been, and I had to go stop that. But it's stopped now, so everything is good. Where'd I get red from there? Do the wing blades give red? That's odd. I expected the wings in their entirety to give white. Whoops, forgot I was aerial. Cats can have that effect on me. Yeah, wing blades definitely give red, but the paws give white. So. Oh yes, that definitely launches you forward a ways. And we lose the ability to launch ourselves backward with it. For some reason. And we also might be losing the ability to hit multiple times while in the air. No, it looks like if we... yeah, we started early enough, we do get to hit twice. This'll take some getting used to. How about if we just do a regular vault? 3 hits. So I guess that is part of why you would want to use aerial as a glaive. You get an extra hit on your jump attacks. Definitely takes some getting used to controlling just where you're going to go with the glaive's little pogo jump. But I can manage. I don't care that you're roaring. I have triple up. So I'm just going to hit the face a lot here. This glaive makes interesting sounds when it hits things. Looks like it actually makes different sounds based on the weakness of the hit zone. It's got a much meatier sound when it hits the face, for example. Which makes some sense, but it doesn't sound like what I remember hits sounding like with my weapons in Monster Hunter Cross, so makes me feel like it's a new sound, perhaps unique to certain weapons. It's always weird when a Narga lunges forward with a bite and its tail manages to damage you. Alright, there's our health. Yeah, for the life of me, I can't think of what the glaive has lost. I think it's just that it's had its angle of jump changed. Oh, that's what we've lost. The pheromone pellet can no longer mark what part of the monster you want your bug to go after. You just gotta rely on good aim. Okay. Do the back legs give white? Or... no, that's not white, that's green. I'm dumb. Thought you might want to know that. So, on Narga, it's actually not the easiest thing in the world to get your hands on the white essence. Alright. I'm getting the hang of this. I mean, for the most part, it just plays like regular glaive. And then you do stuff like this. Oh, wow, that's actually more than 3 hits, potentially. Gonna have to try that on taller monsters. It might just keep spinning all the way down. Going up to 7. Let's go ahead and eat this steak here. Hi, Narga. Oh, called you back too early, bug. There's my white. Nope, don't want that. Come on, bug. Give me some red. Nope. Dang. Wanted red. Oh, bug got too tired. Kinda need that red still, though. There we are. Yeah, Nargacuga is definitely a little awkward with aerial because you no longer have such quick dodges anymore. What a great time to have my weapon power decrease, huh? Oh, that would have been a great time for a Sonic Bomb. So would that. Always nice to get yellow first thing. Or not yellow, white. Why am I bad at colors today? I'm just kinda... I don't even know. I'm not really even thinking. I just kind of turned my brain off a while ago. Alright, now that you are upset, let's go ahead and put this down here. Oh, really? Is that how we're gonna do this? I see how it is. I'm gonna put this bomb where you land. I think I only got myself with that. I think I got a green essence from a Kelby. No, bug, keep going. There we go. Still need white, but whatever. I remember when they first showed off the pulse that is the activation of Swarm. And a lot of people were thinking that it looked like a heal. Which it most certainly is not, and I think my bug, or perhaps my swarm, just got the kill. Either that or the cats. It was one of those three things, and I choose to believe it was bugs. Well, that's one more Nargacuga down. Kind of wish there was something more interesting to show off, but Nargacuga works. Like, if any of those four up there were in this demo, that would be pretty cool. Though, admittedly, Gammoth is actually a pretty boring fight. But whatever. That's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we use the other two styles of Insect Glaive. See you then, friends.